So what do you call yourself? Welcome to the LaTangela Show.
Hey. Hey, what can I do for you this fine day?
This is your destiny. Hot, hot, hot.
Right now.
Welcome to the LaTangela Show.
Kick it.
Come on in and enjoy yourself.
Right now.
We gon' party like no one else. Welcome to the LaTangela Show.
Hey, what's really good? It's your girl LaTangela, and thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to hang out with me for another episode of the LaTangela Show, where we'll chit about this and we'll chat about that. Of course, I am the queen of random research, and I had to dig deep. This week, I am digging to see which side of the survey you'll pop up on. Will it be yay, nay, or somewhere between here and there? Yeah, see, that's me. That's the story of my life. I'm always somewhere between here and there. Of course, I want you to join the conversation. Twitter alert, at LaTangela Fay. And you can always find me posted up at latangela.com. All of my links are there. And you know, throughout the week, I really look forward to hanging out with you and getting caught up. I am the voice inside your speaker box, Monday through Fridays, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. with Baton Rouge's official #1 for hip-hop and R&B, Max 94.1. And on Wednesday nights, we're doing something special, highlighting all of the filmmakers and independent film and artists right here from Louisiana with the Louisiana Film Channel. Thank you so much to Dr. Fry and the team. I am having a blast with that. So Wednesday nights, I look forward to seeing you on the red carpet. And of course, any and everything else that's popping off across the capital city and surrounding areas, I'm down for a field trip. Now, you know, outside, it's not all the way reopened just yet. There's a lot of talk about vaccinations and COVID and where do we stand? How is it looking in your area? Are you still practicing social distancing? Is it still a thing? Are you wearing your face coverings, your face mask when you're out and about? A lot of questions that need answers, and a lot of things are taking place that we really need to show some concern with while we can. You know, I was digging deep trying to see who's out and about making some moves. Well, out in Dallas, I'm a little concerned. Well, no, in Dallas, I'm a lot concerned because they got questions that need answers. According to the Dallas Observer, hear ye, hear ye. I do not have time to make this stuff up. I'm not sure if this is the business that I would open like now during COVID or at all, but there's a new place called a Tickle Bar. A Tickle Bar in Dallas is now opening. And it's exactly what it sounds like, the Tickle Bar. Now, I got details because I cannot make this up. According to the Dallas Observer, at the Tickle Bar, there's a woman named Kimberly Haley Coleman out in Dallas, and she's opening the doors to her new business saying that, look, I am an entrepreneur. I like to think of myself as inventive, and I'm giving the people what they want. And, you know, the name is really accurate, so it's not false advertising at any given moment. You literally go to this place and get tickled at the Tickle Bar, like, yeah, tickled. Okay, now because of the pandemic, I'm thinking social distancing, this isn't a good idea, but because of the pandemic, it's by appointment only. So you don't just so happen to stumble upon a Tickle Bar. Somebody somewhere in Dallas, might I add, Texas, sits around and say, hey, look, I like to book an appointment to get tickled at the Tickle Bar. Wait, okay, hold on, wait, the rest of the story. You show up and you get a glass of wine, because a glass of wine and being tickled always goes hand in hand, I guess. And then you're escorted into one of the 5 Moroccan-style tickle tents. It gets better. You can go with your shirt on, or you can go with your shirt off. It's up to you. Choices and decisions, right? Now from there, you pick the tickling style that you want. They got tickling styles, I swear. Okay, you want hair play, back tickles, or both? All of this is sounding so suspect, but you can either pay for 25 minutes of tickling or 50 minutes of tickling. Now, the cost is going to hit you different. Now, for 25 minutes, it's going to cost you about $40 for the shorter session. And then she's going to hit you up for about $60 for the longer session. Is this even legal? Now, if your husband said, hey, babe, I'm finna get out of here. I'm going up the street to the Tickle Bar. I already said my schedule, but I'll be back. I only got the short version. Are you okay with that? If your old lady come up and say, hey, boo, book me a longer session for the hair and the back tickles at the Tickle Bar. I'm going to the Tickle Moroccan tent. I'll see you later. Would you be okay with that? Somehow, this seems so not legit, but it is. It sounds like some type of a storefront for a prostitution ring. Now that would raise an alarm for me. Hey man, what now? I'm hard to understand. And so maybe I'm hating on her new business, maybe. Or maybe I'm just trying to save you from yourself. But no, that's a no-go. Red flag, making headline news for some very suspicious reasons. Now, you know, we were talking about COVID and how a lot of people are really practicing social distancing, and we're asking the questions about this vaccine. Now, a new interactive tool from the New York Times actually predicts when you may be eligible to even get the vaccine if you're considering. The tool is going to ask you some simple questions like your age. It's going to ask you your location and if you have health risk related to the virus. Now, would you be quick to go get this vaccine? Yes? No? Maybe? Yeah, still trying to figure that out. You know, 'tis the season. People are out and about decorating. I haven't put up my Christmas tree yet. Dear 2020, it's still in the box, in the corner, in the room. I have full intent of putting it up. Now, mind you, it's a Christmas tree that comes in 3 different segments. So all you have to do is snap A, B to C, and the lights are already on it. But I just, you know, I might just throw some lights around the box and say, hey, it is what it is, dear 2020. But if you want some really nice ornaments, Costco said they're looking out for you, my friend. Bottoms up, bottoms up. Costco empties. It's called the Costco empties. Now with that, they're selling ornaments filled with mini whiskey bottles. I'm assuming these will be some nice gifts for the adults on your list. These ornaments feel appropriate for Christmas tree decorating this year because you've been through enough and you just need to toss a couple back, right? Well, if that's the case, they're looking out for you. And a 12-pack will run you about $56. And that's a lot to say that you can just get some moonshine for probably $10 a gallon, but it is creative. And it's basically 12 shots of whiskey for $56, but the gimmick is priceless. So be on the lookout for that. Since we're talking about a little liquor, how about adding Delish to the list for some of this research? Who doesn't love Waffle House? Waffle House is just that ultimate stop. It's the party after the party. It's lit. And of course, they probably service a lot more people who's had a lot of alcohol than anybody else. But according to Delish, Waffle House is releasing its first beer. Did you know? Even though Waffle House is like, what do you want? You want some tea? You want some milk? Chocolate or white? You know? No, they're releasing their first beer ever. They teamed up with Oconee Brewing Company, and it's out in Georgia. They're going to make some type of red ale called Bacon and Kegs. It's, quote, bacon infused. And apparently it smells just like bacon when you crack it open. Now, if you're interested, you can only get it online because it's not going to be sold in Waffle House. Well, I mean, what's the fun in that? I guess they don't want to turn the after party into the party stop. So yeah, if you want that Waffle House beer, you're going to have to get it online only. But yeah, Waffle House, you're doing the most with that. And I can't even say that I'm mad at you. Okay, so you know I am the queen of random research. And the did you know facts. Did you know? Let's get the business clear. Did you know that the average $1 bill has 3,000 different types of bacteria on it? I didn't know that in depth. I kind of didn't want to know that, but yeah. Did you know that grabbing another player by the face mask in the NFL was not illegal until 1962? In 1962, they were really out here playing ball. Anybody could get it. You could get it, you could get it, you could get it too. Now, they say you're crying when somebody grab your face mask. It's illegal now. But in 1962 and before, it was not. Okay. Now, did you know that Nintendo named Mario after the landlord of their first warehouse? His name was Mario Siegel. Now, it was a way to get an extension on their rent because they were running a little short on the money. So they were starting to run some negotiation plays. Hey, man, look, we're in this warehouse. We're putting together this game. It's called Mario. People are really going to like this game one day. Hey, look, make a slight investment. Give me an extension on that rent, and I'm going to name the lead character after you. Well, thank you, Mr. Mario, for not kicking him out and your contribution to the world, because them Nintendo consoles saved me some days of boredom. I like it. Did you know that the word graffiti is plural? The singular form of the word is graffito. I did not know that. Well, now you know. Did you know that the Vlasic Pickles actually use the stork as a mascot because pregnant women are known to crave pickles? I don't even think we ever gave it that much thought as to why would Lassie Pickles use a stork as their mascot, or that they even had a mascot. But you know, now you know. Did you know that the fast food chain Taco John's owned the trademark on Taco Tuesday, and he issues a cease and desist to other restaurants that try to use it? Well, he might give that to the other restaurants, but here in my crib on Tuesdays is Taco Tuesday. So look, Taco John's, don't send me nothing, talk about nothing. Here, you hear me? Cease and desist on some Taco Tuesday, boy, bye. Okay, now this is one that kind of tugged at my heart just a little. Did you know the reason that Chuck E. Cheese loves celebrating birthdays is, according to a book on his origin story, he's an orphan who didn't know his own birthday, so he loved to celebrate other kids' birthday. I did not know that. I didn't know that Chuck E. Cheese was so deep. I'm just here for the tokens. You know what I mean? The tokens and maybe a slice of that greasy pizza, but that's why I'm here. But now, since I know, it's like a tearjerker, and I'm starting to love Chuck E. Cheese even more. Sounds like a field trip when the outside opens. Now, Costco sells roughly 1/8 of all of the blueberries in the world. Did you know that? Well, now you know. Next time you stop by Costco's, grab your girl some blueberries. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to read this and I'm just going to leave it here. We're going to wrap up the Did You Know with the official medical term of the butt crack is the intergluteal cleft. Did you know? Sir, could you please pull up your pants and cover your intergluteal cleft? Sign management. Thanks. Hold on a second. All right, moving right along. According to HuffPost, 5 things that you didn't know you could clean in your dishwasher. Because you know, you live and die by that dishwasher. Hey, look, just go ahead and throw in the dishwasher. We'll get to it later, right? Well, some of the things that you actually can wash in your dishwasher and you probably didn't even give it a second thought. Someone posted this and I was like, you know, that kind of makes sense. Your keys. When was the last time you thought just to wash your keys? I hadn't thought of it, but they say you could throw them in the dishwasher, and they don't recommend that you put them in there with your other dishes, pots, pans, glasses, silverware. Put them in there separately, but don't use the key fob. Don't put your key fob in there because that might cause it to short circuit or something. Yeah, and just a tiny bit of soap, and make sure there's no bleach in it. Okay. Also, according to HuffPost, another thing that you can wash in your dishwasher: baseball hats. Put them in the top rack and hook the back straps around one of the pegs. Only use a tiny bit of soap and make sure there's no bleach in it. Okay, your shower head. Did not think of this, would not have put this on the top 10 list, but it does, according to HuffPost, on some of the things that you can wash inside your dishwasher that you typically don't think about. They say it's the easiest way to clean it when the sprayers get clogged. Put it on the top rack and run it on the pots and pan cycle. Also, your brushes and your combs. I never thought to put my brush or my comb inside of my dishwasher to cleanse it. I just have not. They say as long as they're plastic, they should be fine. Just get as much of the hair out of them as possible beforehand to make sure that it does not clog up your filter. And also the small plastic trash cans. Now HuffPost, you lost me on that. I don't want to wash, or anybody else to wash, a small trash can, big trash can, any trash can in the dishwasher. I get it. I know. Just take the thing outside, rinse it with the hose pipe, and let's call it a day. You had me okay with everything else, but when you got to that trash can in a dishwasher, let's not. Okay, did you make cuffing season? Yes? No? Maybe? Somewhere in between? You don't really know? All right, well, I'm about to help you figure it out. According to SWNS Digital, they have a new research that says these are some of the tips that'll show you're finally comfortable in that new relationship, if you're really in a relationship. Now, they said sleeping in the same bed shows that you're both comfortable in that new relationship. Meeting their family shows that you're comfortable. Having them meet your family shows that you're comfortable in this new relationship. Leaving the door open when you use the bathroom. I mean, we could be married for years. I'd really love it if you just close that door while you're doing what you do. Anyway, just it's okay to close the door. That's not to really show that we're in a relationship. I get it. Just close the door if you don't mind. Telling them a deep secret, showering at their place, calling each other pet names. Now, when you say pet names like what? Because I'm a fan of pet names. So what's your pet name? Not wearing makeup in front of them. I get it. But today, Wait, side note. Thank you so much to Current Events Cosmetic. They hooked me up with some palettes. So, babe, hun, love. Listen, we're going to play around with these palettes for a while. Thank you. Trusting them to take care of your pet shows if you are comfortable in a relationship or not. They say your kids, they say your pet. And talking about having a future together. So that's sweet. That's sweet. So today, if you're reevaluating if that's babe, love, hun, hi, yeah, that's some of the tips to show if you're really comfortable in this relationship or no. According to NBC5 in Seattle, a former Amazon engineer decided to take his talents elsewhere. Now, he's taking them to another level because, you know, there's an app for that. And when I say there's an app for that, there's an app for everything, including this. This really tops the bar of, boy, you're doing the most. Now, he was actually working for Amazon for many years, and he was one of their top engineers, but now he's actually creating an app that translates your cat's meows. He's working on an app that would translate your cat meows. Yeah, so whatever your cat is meowing about, don't think it's just a generic meow. Like, he goes through your cat, and it's not the same as the next door's kitten. So, you know, he was actually working with Amazon on their Alexa, but now he has an Alexa for cats. I think that would freak me out. Now, the engineer, Javier Sanchez, he's out in Bellevue, Washington. He's doing the most, and he said the app is free, but they're going to charge you for some of the features on the inside of the app. So it's technically not free. And if you want it, you can get it. It is available right now through Apple or Android. Just let me know, you know. What is your cat really meowing about? Okay, now when I scream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream, right? Okay, well, the most popular ice cream of the year is what? What flavor? If I had to ask you, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Okay. Well, according to Haagen-Dazs and some of the Red Tricycle research, they said that vanilla has topped the list of favorite ice cream flavors yet again. With all the ice cream people running around here saying, I just need a scoop of this and a scoop of that, yeah, we kind of figured it out. Haagen-Dazs just released its 4 best-selling flavors of 2020, and the most popular reigns yet again with vanilla. Now, following that, I was thinking chocolate. Chocolate didn't even make their top list. I'm like, well, who did you survey? How nasty is your chocolate to where it doesn't make the top list? That's me just thinking out loud, because sometimes I feel that the surveys get messed up, but it might just be me and my feelings, because chocolate would definitely make #1, if not #2. Yeah. Now, the rest of the top 5, coffee, strawberry, butter pecan also made that list. And according to Haagen-Dazs and Red Tricycle, a bar of vanilla ice cream dipped in their milk chocolate covered with almonds made their top 5. But chocolate didn't. Okay, well, you know, I'm more of a Ben & Jerry's type chick myself with that chunky monkey, but that's neither here nor there. And you know, it has that chocolate and the banana in it. Oh, listen, I'm gonna hook you up with some of those coupons. All you have to do is slide in my DMs at LaTangela Fay. My friends over at Ben & Jerry's gonna give me the hookup to give you the hookup. So slide in my DMs and tell me #Taste of Tange. I got you. First 5 people in my DMs, I got you. Now, when I had to go over to Daily Mirror, I'm looking at some of you folks making headline news for all the wrong reasons. This disturbed me a lot because a woman suffered for months from hallucinations trying to figure out, how did we get here? What happened? Well, once they narrowed it down, they realized that she suffered months of hallucination after she ate gas station sushi. I can't say that I've ever walked in a gas station and said, yeah, let me go ahead and get that sushi. If the sushi isn't cooked, you can take that back. First of all, I'm not the sushi type. I need all of my food to have some type of a flame to it. And you know, you can call me uncultured or whatever, but I just need a flame to all food. And this very well backs me up on that. Now, a medical professor from the University of Illinois just shared that the case concerning 34-year-old woman who ate 5-day-old gas station sushi, so the story progressively gets worse. She began suffering from hallucinations, insomnia, and incontinence. She had a lot going on. She had all sorts of tests as doctors were trying to figure out what was going wrong with her. And when they finally rushed her to the hospital for seizures, doctors figured out that she had a huge tapeworm living inside of her. A large tapeworm causing her to have all kinds of hallucinations. irritable syndrome, and just seizures. Everything was going wrong all at once. It's a short circuit, you know? They gave her a pill to actually kill that large tapeworm, and she did make a full recovery. So why did she eat gas station sushi in the first place? She said that she was hungry. But all the restaurants were closed because, you know, we have restrictions, especially in her area. She said it was hard to find anything open, and all she had left in her fridge was that sushi that she had gotten from the gas station. It had been sitting there for a couple of days, and then by the time she got to it, it was 5 days old. Yeah, well, also making headline news when we're talking about different recipes and things that you might want to try for this holiday season. There's a Cheetos holiday cookbook. I love Cheetos. If you want the hard kind, the puffs, you know, Cheetos always manage to get it right. Well, now Cheetos just announced that they're coming out with a holiday cookbook, and yes, all 22 of their recipes will involve Cheetos. You can get it at the Cheetos website only. Now, they're saying that you have to make a $35 donation in order to get it, but it is going towards their nonprofit. Now, earlier this week, I don't know if you heard it or not, but Mountain Dew, they also announced that they're doing a new cookbook where every recipe uses Mountain Dew. Yeah, but maybe you were thinking, well, that sounds just a little bit too fancy for me. Yeah, well, when you get back to Cheetos, they're going to have recipes like the Flamin' Hot Friendsgiving turkey. You've seen the turkey that's been covered up with all of these crumbled Cheetos and hot Cheetos. Yeah, it's really a thing. It's in their cookbook. If I get to your house and that's what we're having for any holiday, for any reason, yeah, I'm not really hungry right now, but I appreciate your effort and your invite. Holla! Maybe close to never. They're also going to give you the Chester's Cheesy Skillet Corn and the Good, Better, Best Pumpkin Pie. Some of these recipes are available for free online, so all right, listen, I don't want you to get too creative. Usually when I'm wrapping gifts and I feel creative, I'll wrap your stuff up in a lot of aluminum foil, add a lot of rubber bands, or even use the comedy section from the newspaper, right? That's cute, it's festive, it gets the point across, kinda. Okay, well now Jimmy Dean says we're gonna do something different. According to PR Newswire, Jimmy Dean's has brought back their sausage-scented wrapping paper. I mean, sausage-scented wrapping paper? You're doing too much. And now they even have the peppermint bark with sausage on top. Now maybe that'd be perfect if you're wrapping up a cute little gift for Fido, because you know Fido needs a bone under the tree too. However, fellas, if you plan on dropping anything off courtesy of Santa or his helpers, I'm telling you now, she does not want it wrapped in Jimmy Dean's sausage-scented paper. We just don't. It ain't cute. We don't want it. And you know what? I really want to hook somebody up. Since we're talking about gifts and 'tis the season to be given, I would love to give you some words of motivation, inspiration, and even encouragement from my new book entitled Poof. Power Over Obstacles Forever. Poof. I would love for you to get a copy of the book. Of course, it's available on Amazon or on my website, LaTangela.com. But for the next 4 people who slide in my DMs using the hashtag TeaTimeWithTan, I'm going to hook you up with a free copy of my book. I wanted you to check it out and get some of this inspiration to remind you that even as we're wrapping up 2020, probably one of the most challenging years, we have the power over those obstacles forever. Going into 2021, the vision is even more clear now than it was in the beginning. We are here, we're stronger than we thought we were, stronger than we probably wanted to be, but it is what it is. And we're here, and we're going to thrive. We're going to thrive. I promise you that. Keep putting your best foot forward. And you know, it's about time for me to get out of here and get to some work. Have some more random research that I need to go stumble upon. But before I do, I want you to check out one of my songs. It's a part of my musical journal. You know, flipping the pages and filling them in here and there. So you enjoy the rest of your night, morning, or whatever it is you got going. Alright, so I'm going to get back to work and get it done. But I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Mwah. Good night.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Yep. Hey. Na, 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 na. I like to call this some of that feel-good music. Rock with me. Ah, 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 ah. little love. But I never would have thought, turn around and here you go. It's you, all that I've been looking for. Peace of love and so much more. You've been there all along, and I never knew it. But now I do. 3, 2, 1, countdown. Next 30 seconds dedicated to you. Gotta take this time to say what I'm feeling, boo. You have been the missing link to me. Now I can see it all so clear for me. Right by my side from day one. How could I be searching for another one? It's been you and me all along. You've been the inspiration to my favorite song. All that I've been looking for. Peace of love and so much more. You've been there all along, and I never knew. But now I do. Now I do, babe. Now I do, baby.
Going over all little steps, sometimes with no kind of help. Digging through the soul to the core, knowing there's so much more than the block posted right in front of you. Got me praying, asking God, now what we gon' do? People stressing me, got the devil out here just vexing me. I'm trying to rep the yo, tell them let me be. Barriers, I'm breaking barriers. While I'm singing and rhyming and rapping and humming like they never seen it coming. Skipping to the beat of my own drumming, yo, they can't tell me nothing. Positive vibes only, or I'd rather sit here lonely. Shout out to the ones who never gave up on me while I'm singing and rhyming and rapping and humming like they never seen it coming. Skipping to the beat of my own drumming, yo, they can't tell me nothing. I'm not fighting for attention, I'm my own competition. Yeah, I'd rather sit here lonely. Even when the skies are gray, ain't nothing going your way. You keep your head held high, make them hear you say barriers, I'm breaking barriers. Barriers, barriers. No matter what it looks like right in front of you, near you, it's nothing compared to the visions promised you. You got the cattle on 1,000 hills, a place where broken hearts go to heal. Not quite sure how to really feel. Love versus hate, oh no, it don't relate. I can't hear what you're saying if you're speaking negativity. You're not adding to my creativity. Test me, challenge me, you think that you can handle me? Barriers, I'm breaking barriers. Barriers, I'm breaking barriers. Barriers, 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 I'm breaking barriers. You gotta give it your all, fighting through it all. Don't you be afraid to fall, keep standing tall. Barriers, I'm breaking barriers. Barriers, barriers. It's my calling, that's why I ain't falling. No matter how much you hate, I ain't stalling. I went through the fire and he rescued me. I jumped in the water and he baptized me. Tried to run from it all, he wouldn't let me flee. I say, Lord, I sure know you got me graciously. Just hold me tight, turn my wrongs to right. Guide me through the night and let me see the light. Barriers, I'm breaking barriers. Barriers, I'm breaking barriers. Barriers, I'm breaking barriers. drumming, yo. They can't tell me nothing. Positive vibes only, oh, I'd rather sit here lonely. Shout out to the ones who never gave up on me while I'm singing and rhyming and rapping and humming like they never seen it coming. Skip to the beat of my own drumming, yo. They can't tell me nothing. Positive vibes only, oh, I'd rather sit here lonely.